Why is the internet melting down anytime anyone has a reaction to a video game anymore? It's absolutely crazy. It seems like it's all that can be talked about as soon as somebody has some sort of over the top reaction. And now, what Az did was a pretty over the top reaction. I mean, I don't get that angry about things personally, but it is fun to watch. I mean, these are entertainment channels after all. That's what we're here for. Maybe if I screamed at the camera, you might like me a little better. Who knows? I actually really appreciate his rant, and I think he's dead on 100% all the way. And I think that these video games have gotten away with throwing in woke crap into their video games for a long, long time. And it's about time, like, we have a little bit of pushback on things. Now, we've had some over the years. Of course, Gamergate was the big one. If you guys remember how the world melted down because of Zoe Quinn and the fact that she was had her five guys review her video game back in the day, which was not a good video game. That's what it came down to. We were just asking for integrity in journalism at that point, and we still don't have that, by the way. If you look at Kotaku or IGN or any of those companies, none of those companies review these things based on anything other than politics, clout, and sort of the access that they get to these video game companies. So you do look towards people like Az who are streaming these video games for honest reactions. That's the entire point. Now, some people don't like that. Some people really are like, gosh, that guy's getting too much clout and too much views because he's outraged, and I have to be even more outraged at him over this to try to get my own clout. And you get this circle of clout that's just deadly and spiraling. And of course, now we have all our Twitter reactions. Now, this is not the biggest reaction we've seen, an overreaction we've ever seen towards a video game. If you look the way that we handle things, when we go here on our side and we're like, this is a woke nightmare. If you notice, like, our side's really not giving death threats to streamers for doing things. There's no problems. It's the other side that goes absolutely crazy. These are the real actual fascists who are trying to make you not play certain things, not read certain things. I've been blacklisted from comics and from sci-fi publishing because they couldn't handle me existing and having opinions on the internet. I was banned from several conventions because they can't handle this. They libeled me. I had to take them to court over this sort of stuff. And this is how crazy they are. They try life ruination just based on your opinions on the internet. We don't do that. We stick to the actual principles of what's going on. We're saying this is a bad video game. Don't play it. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Now, this is a point made here. The Hogwarts Legacy drama was way different than Az overreacting to pronouns in Starfield. He didn't encourage bullying or threatening of streamers. Remember that? Pikami, Silvervale. Remember how those VTubers were like harassed off the internet because you shouldn't be playing that game. It's anti-trans. That's how crazy it is. They weren't just coming for the game and like trying to make their points about the game itself. Anybody who was playing the game, they were making threats towards. They were trying to make it so you could not play a game without having your livelihood and your life possibly ruined just for playing a video game. That's what the left does to try to force you to bow to their will at the end of the day. And that's exactly why we're having to fight back at such extreme measures at this point and just saying things and just stating our opinions in a loud way to where we're getting attention about this at this point. Now, there's a lot going on. Of course, every single streamer's talking about it. And the woke YouTubers are absolutely the craziest on this whole deal. Now, it actually brought Sargon out of retirement here. Sargon explains why gamers such as heelvsbabyface are rightfully angry with Starfield. I haven't heard from Sargon in a long, long time. I mean, again, he is the original one here. Now, I saw a comment here by this Dan Vask guy also, who said, the culture war is coming to gaming. And I had to laugh at this because it's been here for about 10 years. Now, Gamergate was 2014. That's a long time ago, guys. And Sargon was one of the originals on this. And of course, was one of the originals calling out what was happening with the woke industry at the time. Now, it wasn't called the woke industry back then. Of course, we had different terms for things. And we looked at things, and we looked at Anita Sarkeesian and what she was doing. And all these people were getting clout positions within the industry just based on their identity, not based on their merits. And now we're seeing the fruits of that labor with crap like Starfield out there, absolutely just trying to push this weird gender identity politics onto everybody at the end of the day. But they can't just leave you alone. They have to try to destroy you. The reason that Az is being targeted the way he is because he's a threat to them. He is, with his passion, going to reach people, and that scares the heck out of the access media here. They're scared because they know that they don't have real passion about anything they're talking about. Everything they do is fake, including the men and women that they claim are men and women are fake men and women. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.